What's going on, you guys? Major Dragon here, and today we are back for a new What If video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one. The reason why I decided to do this was it popped in my head, and as I may know, whatever What If come to my head, I want to do it. And I have been seeing that the Vegito series has not been doing the best, so I worry that maybe you guys are not liking the content that I'm making, or you guys are not liking the Vegito series. But I'll probably still do the series if it still does well. I just noticed that the part 3 that I uploaded as I'm recording this a day or two later is not doing too hot. But yeah, you know what? It is what it is. I did see the comments and that people did like it and they commented on it. So that's all that matters to me. But anyway, this What If is pretty much going to be, we're going to dive into a story of what if Goku was a female, and what would that change for Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super. Now, not everybody has changed, by the way. This is not like a massive gender bend where like everybody's like swapped. This is only going to be Goku. Now, for name-wise, we're going to keep it Goku, so it's not going to be Goka or Gokia or whatever. I'm going to just call it Goku just because it's a lot more easier to say, and knowing me, I'm probably going to forget, and it also just makes everything more smooth. So we are going to be skipping the Dragon Ball Saga. The reason why is because most of the events would happen pretty much the exact same, just Goku's a girl. The only other thing that would really change is Goku would not really be messing with Chi-Chi that much. They would get along because they're both girls, but other than that, there's no like love relationship because Chi-Chi only liked Goku because, you know, Goku was a strong monkey boy and liked him. But I do feel like her relationship with Bulma would be very good because they would get along better and they would hang out a lot more. So sadly, guys, there is no Gohan. Maybe not yet, but there's no Gohan. So sorry to drop that ball on you for any Gohan fans out there. There is no Gohan, sadly. But considering how Akira Toriyama's been treating him for the Dragon Ball episodes, kind of for the better. But we shall see in the new movie. But now, let us begin this What If. Sorry for wasting you guys' time. But let's get in this What If. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you all so much for watching. And if you guys also noticed real quick that the thumbnail is custom. That is because I have a new friend of mine, and he actually is extremely good at drawing. I posted some of his art before, and I even, you know, kind of did a little video for him in the beginning of my video saying to go subscribe to him, which you guys should, because he is beyond talented. He's working on a manga as well, and he actually showed me the manga early, and I read it, and it was actually really amazing talent that he has. Not a lot of manga artists have that, but he has great talent. So we'll definitely be working on some stuff here and there. Some of my video thumbnails will most likely be his art that he's going to be doing. So I just want to let you guys know that the videos that I'm going to be uploading are not going to be as frequent, meaning that I can't upload, you know, 3-4 videos every single week because I get burned out, and I think a lot of you guys may understand that. I am going to be uploading at least a video or 2 a week, maybe more. It just depends. If it's like a what if short, then I'll upload that, because a what if short only takes less than a day, just because I just make a little video. But I just wanted you guys to have a little update on my channel and how everything else is going. So yeah, check him out. His link will be down in the description down below, so please check him out, give him love and support. He is making a comeback, so I'm all there for him. He's a great guy. But anyway, I won't waste you guys' time. I've been talking for almost 4 minutes now. I love you guys so much. Let's get right into the video. Our What If begins with Goku riding on Flying Nimbus and arriving at Master Roshi's house. Now, before we continue on with the short little story with what happens with Raditz landing on Earth, I want to make a couple things clear with her and the Z Fighters. Her connection with Bulma is actually very close. They're sister friends. They're pretty much like sisters in a way. So she would most likely be training with Bulma and training with the tech that she has, the robots, and mainly training with Kami as well, and anybody else that wants to train with her. No, her and Chi-Chi are not together, so there's sadly no Gohan, and also she's not dating anybody. I know some of you guys are thinking, well, maybe Krillin. No, her and Krillin are more like a brother and sister kind of friends because they got so close, so that hasn't really changed. So they're still beyond close friends, so none of that has truly changed. Now, as for Chi-Chi, a lot of you guys are wondering that too. Chi-Chi is still a Z fighter, fully. So she's actually not a pushover, she's not a mom. She will be dating somebody down the road, I will not say yet. But yes, Chi-Chi is still a full-on fighter, and she even trains with Goku all the time as well. Since, I mean, what else has Chi-Chi else got better to do? So let's just finish that right up. So Raditz would land on Earth, as Vegeta himself found out from Raditz that Raditz has a sister that is most likely alive on planet Earth. Now, Vegeta knows that that's a female Saiyan. And as y'all may know, Vegeta would obviously absolutely despise him wanting to mate with a low-class female Saiyan. I mean, like, come on now. Vegeta's royalty. But it's the only one that he got. So, I mean, are they really going to be complaining? So, him and Nappa would be very pleased. Raditz would obviously be defensive of his little sister. But Vegeta's obviously the final command. He tells him, no, we need her, as she can be publicly Saiyan race, and she can also be an ally for us to take down Frieza, which that's a later issue to deal with. So Raditz would arrive on Earth, and he would still meet Piccolo. Now, Piccolo as well is no pushover. He's actually a little bit stronger. Same with Goku, but I'll get into that in a little bit when they begin their fight with Raditz. So now, Piccolo would obviously be terrified of Raditz, and Raditz would see him as a pushover. He would fly, and he would land, and most of the events would happen the same, with Krillin being smacked to the house with Raditz's tail, and also with Raditz telling Goku about her past, who her parents are, about the Saiyan race, and that he is her little big brother. Now, she obviously would have nothing to do with that. Raditz would ridicule her. Her tail is missing. All of that original stuff exactly happens the exact same. All up until Raditz had enough, and Raditz would actually take Bulma instead of Gohan from the original for ransom, and telling her that you need to bring 100 dead bodies of humans, and then I will allow you to join the Saiyan little squad that we have. And he would fly off with Bulma. So Goku and Piccolo put their rivalries aside, and they would team up, and they would fly to go take on Raditz. Now, when they land, Raditz expecting her to have the humans, or expecting her just to join, she would obviously tell him that I will never join you, and I will never ever be a part of your evil parade. I fight for Earth, and I live on Earth, and I'm an Earthling. So Raditz would be enraged, and Raditz would say, if that's how you want to go then that's how it's gonna go. Let's go play. So her and Piccolo would fight, but you guys may not know what I said earlier about them being stronger. Goku doesn't have anything holding her back. So if you think about it, Chi-Chi is not constantly berating him in the original show about training. He also doesn't have to deal with Gohan. So she's like completely open to training for the past 5 years. And also, she also has more technology to train with. She's been training with way more people. She's been training with Chi-Chi, Krillin, Yamcha, Tien, maybe even Piccolo, who knows? And especially with Kami and all the other guys. So she has a lot more training in. So her power level from the show was, I believe it was 416 to 420. But it could really that could really change. It could be 416 and then she took off, and then Goku took off the weights. Then it added like 434. But we all know what that goes to. But her power level in this show will be 650. And Piccolo, who he would want to be keeping up with her, and most likely they've been training here and there. So their connection would actually be not as malicing and venomous towards each other. Piccolo would actually have a power level of around 600. So both of them teaming up against Raditz, they can actually give him a little bit of a run for his money. Both of them teaming up. So their beating is not as bad as the original show. So they would actually give Raditz a pretty decent fight. They would actually damage him a little bit, give him a good fight. Same thing would go down with her grabbing his tail, and Raditz would convince her a little bit easier than before because she has more of a caring, sweeter, more innocent nature, and then Raditz would knee her away. And I also do feel like Bulma would escape the spaceship because Bulma is like beyond intelligent. I think she would figure out how to get out of the spaceship in time. So Bulma would either run away in time while Raditz being distracted, or she would just stay in the spaceship, I guess. I don't know. That's all up for debate, but I think that Bulma could probably get out. But now Piccolo would be charging up his special beam cannon, and Goku would come up behind him and actually grab him and tell him to shoot the special beam cannon. Piccolo obliges, shoots it, it goes through both of them, and then it ends up killing them both. Now Piccolo does tell Raditz about the Dragon Balls, which then Vegeta and Nappa find out about that, and they would fly back to Earth. And Vegeta would most likely want to wish for his immortality, and maybe even potentially, now we don't truly know what Vegeta's really wished for, but we know the dragon only has one wish, so Vegeta would probably wish for immortality, or he would wish for the Saiyan race to be brought back. That actually sounds like a pretty good what if. What if the Saiyans were brought back? That's a different what if. But anyway, so Vegeta with the Nappa would then soon take their torch and go right there, as then Goku, she would land and see King Yemma, who King Emma would tell her, all right, yeah, go see King Kai. She would run Snake Way, as many of y'all know, and she would soon land on a planet as she would fall face flat right on the ground, and she would barely be able to stand up, and then she would see a monkey and named Bubbles and chase it around. Before then, she would then meet a strange man sitting there, and that's where we will cut it for her. And then for the Z Fighters, they will begin training with Kami for the next time the Saiyans will be arriving on Earth preparing for the fight. And would Piccolo actually be stronger for the Saiyan Saga, or would he actually be weaker? Because he's not having to worry about training Gohan. Yes and no. I do believe that Piccolo will probably be stronger because he already is stronger as is. But without him having to train Gohan, he can just solo train or train with some other people. I mean, 100% by himself. But that's it for this What If, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry that for the beginning of the video, it took me a long time to explain some stuff. I talked about like 4 minutes. And the reason why I do that is so some of you guys can understand the logic that my What If is going to be taking, even though there's not a lot of logic. But I want some of you guys to understand so you're not confused or lost when I carry on my What If. So this will be the first and probably the only time during this What If series that I'm going to be explaining some stuff that deeply, as I do it in most beginning of my What If. I like to explain things. So thank you guys for understanding, and I hope you all enjoy the video. Please like and subscribe, guys. Thank you guys for 500 subscribers. I did notice some of you guys were trolling around when I got 500. It went to 99, then 98, 97. And went back up to 500. So, yeah, it is what it is, though. I reached that goal, and I'm so happy. And it's all thanks to you guys and watching my content for all this time. So thank you guys so much. Our new goal is to reach 1,000. That's a lot, but I think we can do it. You know, I thought the 500 wasn't possible, and now I think 1,000 is possible to me. And I know that it's because of you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all enjoy. Like and subscribe. Much love, and I'll talk to you all later.